Well, standing by with more from the Detroit Auto Show is our reporter Dan Williams. Dan, what have you been seeing there?
Yes, despite the fact that some of the main big key automakers, the likes of Audi and Mercedes-Benz, decided to stay away from the event this year, that hasn't stopped the excitement, it has to be said, here in Detroit. And we've had a real diverse mix of cars that have been displayed and launched here in Detroit. If for sports car enthusiasts, the likes of Toyota Supra, that really getting the pulses racing, a two-seat sports car. If that doesn't work for you, how about Ford's fastest ever Mustang, the Selby GT500? On the other end of the scale, you've got the SUVs such as Ford's Explorer, certainly making up, bringing a certain amount of media interest. And there's also been the launch of a sedan or two here as well, such as Volkswagen Passat. The sedan market, has to be said, in North America, certainly on decline. That hasn't stopped the Volkswagen from hoping for good fortunes with that car. And we've also had excitement around some of the concept cars, the cars of tomorrow, such as Infinity's, their concept car. That didn't quite make it up onto the stage, embarrassingly for them. However, Chinese automaker GAC, their car did make it up on stage, the Ontrons, and certainly causing quite a stir, it has to be said. But for them, their key concern remains around tariffs, which has delayed their decision to launch cars here in the US.
A taste of the future, as Chinese automaker GAC revealed its electric concept car, the Ontrons, at the North American International Auto Show. Developed at the company's design center in Los Angeles, the company hopes it signals a strong intent to compete in the international auto marketplace. But the ongoing trade dispute between the US and China remains a key concern, and it has now delayed the company's plans to sell vehicles in the US at least until next year.
I cannot say that there is no impact at all. Originally, our plan was to launch our products into the American market at the end of 2019. However, due to the recent developments in the China-US relationship and due to our different views and discussions within the GAC group, we have postponed our plan. But still, we hope to introduce our products to the American market.
In the meantime, GAC is also exploring expansion across Asia, Russia, and Africa.
GAC has increased its presence here at the North American International Auto Show in recent years. The company has also expanded its US footprint, opening 3 research and development centers, as well as registering a regional headquarters in California.
Although the Ontrons at this stage is a concept vehicle, the company sees it as the ultimate road trip family car, and there is the potential for it to go into full production in the future.
This is a crossover between MPV and SUV. And so we call it a new species of a car, a new breed. If we got a very positive feedback from the audience, we might have the possibility to bring it into production in the future.
GAC faces many challenges in the coming years, but it remains determined to take its place as a global auto leader.
Well, time will tell whether then the Ontrons becomes a production car. But what they did reveal today is that they will be launching 2 electric vehicles this year in China, with a third one to follow in 2020. So certainly a lot of focus from GAC in terms of electrification vehicles as well, it has to be said.
And Dan, we hear that German carmaker Volkswagen has announced a significant move in North America.
Yeah, great news for those in Tennessee at their Chattanooga facility there, which already has around 3,500 jobs already there. A further 1,000 will now be added. That's because they announced here that they will, Volkswagen will be building their first electric vehicle facility in North America there in Tennessee. As I say, it's worth around $800 million in investments, around about 1,000 jobs. And it comes, of course, after the issue of tariffs. President Donald Trump did sit down with German automakers, including Volkswagen, in order to try and appeal to them to build more facilities, production facilities, and make more investments in the US. And certainly this will be bolstering that efforts, to say the least. And it does also come on the back of the fact that President Donald Trump has also threatened tariffs on car imports, vehicle imports as well. So certainly that coupled will be good news, no doubt, for the Trump administration, and certainly coming on the back of GM's announcement, General Motors' announcement, that they will be closing 5 factories in North America. And then this is some good news at last for the US auto industry.
All right, thank you for that update. Dan Williams there for us from the Detroit Auto Show.